Have you ever stood at an airport feeling nervous because you were afraid someone would speak English and you would not know what to say? Many English learners study grammar for years, yet they lose confidence the moment they reach the check-in counter. The good news is that airports follow the same process everywhere. Once you learn the right words and conversations, you can travel with confidence instead of fear. Today, you will master every step of the airport journey. Welcome back to English Story Journey. In this lesson, we will walk through a complete airport experience from the moment you enter the terminal until you board your flight. You will learn practical expressions, understand common questions, discover important vocabulary, and practice real conversations that people use every day. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to say, how to respond naturally, and how to handle unexpected situations with confidence. Lesson 1. Before you enter the airport. Many travelers believe speaking English at the airport is difficult because they imagine every conversation will be different. The truth is much simpler. Almost every airport follows the same journey, and the conversations are surprisingly predictable. When you understand the order of each step, you know what to expect and what people are likely to ask. Your airport journey usually begins when you arrive at the terminal. Before entering, keep your passport, ticket, or electronic boarding pass ready. Having these documents easy to reach saves time and helps you stay calm. After entering, you will first go to the check-in counter if needed. Then you will pass through security, complete immigration if you are traveling internationally, find your departure gate, wait for the boarding announcement, and finally board. Knowing this simple sequence changes everything. Instead of worrying about every possible conversation, you only focus on one step at a time. That makes understanding English much easier because you already know the purpose of each interaction. Remember this important idea. Confidence does not come from knowing thousands of English words. It comes from knowing what is happening around you and using the right expressions at the right moment. Once you understand the airport journey, every conversation becomes clearer, easier, and much less stressful. Lesson 2. Checking in with confidence. For many travelers, the check-in counter is the first moment they need to speak English. This is where nervousness often begins. People worry about making mistakes or not understanding the airline staff. In reality, check-in conversations are short, polite, and follow a familiar pattern. When you reach the counter, the airline staff will usually greet you and ask for your passport and booking confirmation. You may hear questions like, "May I see your passport, please?" or "Could you place your luggage on the scale?" They might also ask, "Do you have any bags to check in?" or "Would you like a window seat or an aisle seat?" These are routine questions that passengers hear every day. Instead of answering with single words, try speaking in complete, natural sentences. For example, say, "Here is my passport and boarding confirmation." If you prefer a particular seat, you can politely say, "A window seat would be great, if one is available." If you have only a cabin bag, simply say, "I only have this carry-on bag." Speaking clearly and politely creates a positive first impression and helps the conversation flow smoothly. Remember, airline staff are there to assist you, not to test your English. Once you complete check-in successfully, you will feel more relaxed and ready for every step that follows. Lesson 3. Speaking naturally with airline staff. After checking in, you may still need to speak with airline staff before your flight. Many travelers think these conversations require advanced English, but the truth is that most requests are simple, polite, and direct. Learning a few natural expressions can help you communicate with confidence in almost any situation. You might need to ask about your seat, confirm your boarding gate, request special assistance, or check whether your flight is on time. Instead of saying, "Where is my gate?" you can sound more natural by asking, "Could you tell me which gate my flight departs from?" If you need help, politely say, "Could you please help me with this?" Or, "I have a quick question about my flight." Sometimes the airline staff may ask, "Would you like to change your seat?" "Do you need any assistance?" Or, "Are you traveling alone?" Listen carefully, answer calmly, and do not worry if they repeat the question. It is perfectly normal to ask, "Could you say that again, please?" Or, "Could you speak a little more slowly?" Good communication is not about using difficult words. It is about being polite, clear, and confident. When you speak naturally and respectfully, airline staff can understand you easily and are usually happy to help. Every successful conversation builds your confidence for the rest of your journey. Lesson 4. Going through security and immigration. For many English learners, security and immigration feel like the most intimidating part of the airport. Officers may ask direct questions, and the formal environment can make anyone nervous. The truth is that these conversations are usually brief and follow standard procedures. If you know what to expect, there is no reason to feel anxious. At the security checkpoint, you will be asked to place your belongings in a tray and walk through the scanner. You may hear instructions like, "Please remove your laptop, take off your jacket," or "Place your bag on the conveyor belt." Simply follow the instructions carefully and answer politely if someone asks a question. After security, international travelers continue to immigration. The officer may ask, "What is the purpose of your visit? How long will you stay?" Or, "Where will you be staying?" Answer honestly and keep your responses short and clear. For example, "I am here for a vacation. I will stay for 5 days." Or, "I will be staying at a hotel." If you do not understand a question, remain calm and politely say, "Could you please repeat that?" Or, "Could you speak a little more slowly?" Officers appreciate clear communication more than perfect English. Remember, security and immigration are routine checks for every traveler. Stay calm, listen carefully, answer truthfully, and move through each step with confidence. Lesson 5. Finding your way around the airport. After completing security and immigration, the next challenge is finding your way through the airport. Large airports can seem confusing with multiple terminals, gates, shops, and signs. Many travelers hesitate to ask for help because they are worried about their English. The truth is that asking for directions is one of the most common conversations at any airport, and the staff are always ready to assist. Before asking someone, take a moment to look at the information boards and directional signs. If you still need help, use polite and simple questions. Instead of saying, "Where is gate 15?" try asking, "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to gate 15? If you are looking for a restroom, baggage claim, a restaurant, or the customer service desk, begin your question with, "Could you please tell me where I can find?" This sounds natural and respectful. When someone gives directions, listen for words like straight ahead, turn left, turn right, next to, opposite, upstairs, downstairs, and follow the signs. These expressions are used in airports around the world. Never be afraid to ask for clarification if needed. You can politely say, "Could you repeat that, please?" Or, "Did you mean this way?" A simple question can save time, reduce stress, and help you reach your gate with complete confidence. Lesson 6. Understanding boarding announcements. Many travelers become nervous when they hear airport announcements because they sound fast and formal. They worry about missing important information or boarding the wrong flight. The truth is that boarding announcements follow a predictable pattern. Once you understand the common words and phrases, they become much easier to follow. Before boarding begins, pay attention to the departure screens and listen carefully for announcements about your flight. You may hear, "Flight 247 to London is now boarding. Passengers in group first may now board," or "This is the final boarding call." These announcements tell you exactly when it is your turn to enter the aircraft. Sometimes the airport may announce a gate change or a short delay. You might hear, "The departure gate has changed to gate 18," or "Your flight has been delayed by 30 minutes. If you are unsure, do not guess. Walk to the information desk or speak with an airline representative and politely ask, "Could you confirm the boarding gate for my flight?" Or, "Has the boarding time changed?" Good travelers do not rely only on announcements. They also check the information screens and keep their boarding pass ready. By combining careful listening with simple questions when needed, you can avoid confusion, stay informed, and board your flight confidently without feeling overwhelmed. Lesson 7. Talking about your luggage. Your luggage is one of the most important parts of your journey, so it is essential to know how to talk about it in English. Many travelers only learn the word bag, but airports use more specific vocabulary. Understanding these terms helps you communicate clearly and solve problems quickly if something unexpected happens. Before your flight, you may hear the terms checked baggage, carry-on bag, personal item, baggage allowance, and oversized luggage. Your checked baggage is placed in the aircraft's cargo area, while your carry-on bag stays with you inside the cabin. Knowing the difference prevents confusion during check-in and boarding. Sometimes airline staff may ask, "Does your bag contain any fragile items?" Or, "Did you pack your luggage yourself?" Answer honestly and confidently. If you need assistance, you can politely say, "My suitcase is slightly overweight. What are my options?" Or, "Could you tell me where I can collect my checked baggage after landing?" If your luggage does not arrive at the baggage claim, stay calm and report the issue immediately. Explain the situation by saying, "My suitcase did not arrive," or, "I believe my luggage is missing." The staff will ask for your baggage tag and help you complete a report. Remember, clear communication helps solve luggage problems faster. Learn the correct vocabulary, speak politely, and always keep your baggage receipt until your journey is complete. Lesson 8. Handling delays, cancellations, and flight problems. Even the most carefully planned trip can face unexpected problems. Flights may be delayed, cancelled, or rescheduled because of weather, technical issues, or air traffic. Many travelers become frustrated during these moments, but staying calm and communicating clearly can make the situation much easier to handle. When a delay is announced, avoid making assumptions. Instead, speak with an airline representative and politely ask, "Could you tell me the reason for the delay?" Or, "What is the updated departure time?" If your flight has been cancelled, you can ask, "Could you help me book the next available flight?" Or, "What options do I have now?" These questions show respect while helping you get the information you need. Sometimes you may miss a connecting flight because your first flight arrived late. In that case, explain your situation clearly by saying, "I missed my connection because my previous flight was delayed." The airline staff will guide you through the next steps and explain the available alternatives. The most important skill during travel problems is patience. Listen carefully, ask one question at a time, and confirm any important details before leaving the service desk. A calm attitude often leads to better communication and faster assistance. Remember, travel problems are temporary. Confidence, polite English, and clear communication will help you handle unexpected situations and continue your journey with peace of mind. Lesson 9. Complete airport conversation from arrival to boarding. Now it is time to put everything together in one natural airport journey. Imagine you have just arrived at the airport for an international flight. At the check-in counter, the airline staff smiles and says, "Good morning. May I see your passport and booking confirmation, please?" You reply, "Certainly. Here they are." After checking your documents, the staff asks, "Do you have any bags to check in?" You answer, "Yes, I have one suitcase to check and one carry-on bag." Next, you reach the security checkpoint. An officer says, "Please place your laptop and liquids in the tray." You follow the instructions and continue to immigration. The immigration officer asks, "What is the purpose of your visit?" You reply, "I am traveling for a vacation and will stay for 1 week." Inside the terminal, you are unsure where to go, so you ask, "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to gate 22? A staff member gives directions, and you thank them politely. Soon, an announcement says, "Flight 305 is now boarding." You join the correct boarding group and present your boarding pass. The staff member smiles and says, "Have a pleasant flight." You reply, "Thank you. Have a wonderful day." This simple journey proves that confident travel is not about perfect English. It is about understanding the process, using polite expressions, and speaking with confidence at every step. Traveling through an airport does not have to be stressful when you know what to expect and how to communicate in English. Every conversation you learn today reflects situations that millions of travelers experience every day. The more familiar these expressions become, the more confident and relaxed you will feel during your journey. Remember, fluency is not about speaking perfectly. It is about understanding others, expressing yourself clearly, and staying calm in real-life situations. Keep practicing these conversations, and before long, speaking English at the airport will feel as natural as any other part of your travel experience. If this video helped you feel more confident about speaking English at the airport, please give it a like. Share it with someone who is planning to travel and wants to communicate with confidence. In the comments, tell us which airport situation you think is the most challenging or which lesson helped you the most today. Subscribe to the channel for more practical English lessons and real-life conversations. Press the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.